When the yarn meets the hook, it becomes more than just a look. Every scarf, every bag, every warm embrace.
Hello, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Bia Crochet, and in today's tutorial we're learning how to make this flare dress. So for the materials of this dress, you need your balls of yarn of your preferred color. I'm not certain of how many balls of yarn this is, but for a 40-gram yarn, then you'll be needing 12 to 10 balls of yarn for this dress. It depends on how full you want your dress to be. You'll be needing your measuring tape, two hook size, needing a 4.0 and a 5.0. You can start to use a 3.5 and 5.0 or higher hook, but for me, I'll be making use of 4.0 and 5.0 for this dress. You'll be needing two stitch markers and scissors. So this is all the materials you'll be needing to make this dress here. And if this is what you're interested in learning how to make, please stay to the end of the class and let's get right into class. But please like, share, and subscribe, comment, and let's get right into class. To make this dress, we are going to begin with the bra cup. So you make a slip knot. If you're making for a small size, you make between 12 to 14 chain. And if you're making for a medium size, between 14 to 16. So if you're making for a large size, between 16 to 18. So I'm going to make a chain of 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So once you have your chain of 16, you are going to skip the last chain, which is this, and into the next, going with a double crochet. So into every of the stitches, going with one double crochet each. I've gotten to the last stitch, so I'm going to chain two, turn, then walk back up. So I'm going to have one double crochet each until I get back to the last stitch. This does not count as a stitch, so your chain two or chain three does not count as a stitch. So into the first stitch here, going with one double crochet, then one double crochet into every of the stitches until you get to the last stitch. So now I have my 15 stitches: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So into the chain one where you skip, you're going to have two double crochets into it. So it's going to be two double crochet into the same stitch. So two double crochet, chain one, then another two double crochet into the same stitch. So into every of the stitches, you go one double crochet back down into the first stitch here, one double crochet, then into every of the other stitches, going one double crochet. Into the last stitch here, going with one double crochet. I'm not going to skip it. So you already have the pointy edge here. So chain two, turn. You're going to walk back up to get your chain one space. So into every stitch, going with one double crochet each. Into the last stitch here before the chain one, you're going to have one double crochet. Then into the chain one, going with one, going with two double crochet order, two double crochets, chain one, then into the same stitch, another two double crochets. So into your chain one, you're going to be placing two double crochets, chain one, two double crochet into it. Then into the first stitch here, going with one double crochet, and into every other stitches, one double crochet back down. So go one double crochet back to the last stitch. Into the last stitch, go with one double crochet. So make sure to always have one double crochet into the first and the last stitch. Chain two, turn again. Into the first stitch here, go with one double crochet, and into every other stitches, one double crochet. So continue with one double crochet until you get to the next chain one space. Into the chain one space, you're going to have two double crochets. Chain one, two double crochets. So you're going to continue this way until 5 rows. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the fourth row. So we'll meet up once I'm done. I'm done making the bra cup, and this is 6 rows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I decided to make 6 rows. So the next, and I have the second panel, which is this. So this row is measuring 6.5 inches and can stretch to 8.5 inches. So the next thing we're going to do now is to, anyways, if you're making a small bra cup, you're going to make extra small, and if you're making for a medium bra cup, you're going to make a small size. If you're making for a large size, you're going to make a medium size, because we are still going to work on the ruffles, which is going to still stretch the inches of the bra cup or the size of the bra cup. So whatever you are making, if you're making for a small size, make sure you're making for extra small. So you're going to chain one, then make a single crochet into the double crochet, a single crochet into the tiny loop, a single crochet into the double crochet, a single crochet into the tiny loop. So every stitch now is going to have one single crochet. So one double crochet into the loop, one double crochet into the double crochet. So now once this is done, you already have this, you're going to chain to 1, 2, or 3, turn into the same stitch, have another double crochet. So which means you have two double crochet here, chain two, you're going to skip two, 1, 2, and into the third, going with double crochet into the same stitch, double crochet, chain two, 1, 2, skip 2 stitches, 1 and 2, into the third stitch, going with one double crochet. So this is done for row one. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn into your chain two space. You're going to have two double crochets there, so place two double crochets into the chain two space, chain two, into the chain two space again, you're going with two double crochets. So this is repetition for this row, chain two, Into the chain 2 space, you have 2 double crochets. Into the chain 3, into the third chain, you're going to go in with just 1 double crochet. So you're going to repeat the same for the third row. Place the crochet into the stitch. Then chain 2 and place 2 double crochet into the chain 2 space. So now I have 3 rows of this. 1, 2, 3. And I have 4 rows of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just going to connect to this. Make sure you have extra chain of 2 on this side before your slip stitch or before you cut. So into my chain 2 here, from the chain 2 here, I'm going to insert my hook into the last chain, then connect to this. Before then, make a chain of 2. 1, 2, then connect with this and continue with 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Then have your last double crochet into the last chain 3 here. So now this is it. So next row I'm going to walk straight. So chain 3, turn, 1 double crochet into the space here, chain 2 and continue. So once you get to the open space here, you're going to have 2 double crochets. Two double crochets into 2 stitches, chain 2, then into the first space here, continue with 2 double crochets. So you should have this, then continue. I'm done with this. So we're going to take our measurements now so we can extend our chain to the back. I'm having 14 inches here and I'm working on 28 inches as the waist measurements, and I'm having 14 inches here, so extra 14, but I'm not going to get to 28, so I'm going to get to 25. Means I have 3 inches away from the original waist measurements. So from 14 inches I'm going to make a chain that will extend to 25 inches. So I have 11 extra inches to make to get to 25 inches. I have 14 inches and I'm going to make a chain that will extend to 25 inches to get the waist measurement, because I'm going to deduct 3 inches from the original waist measurement. So whatever you have now, minus 3 inches away from your waist measurement and make an extension of the remaining inches. So I'm going to make a chain of 11 inches but in multiple of 3. 1 2 3, 1 inch, 1 2 3, 2 inches, 3 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. So I already have my chain 11. I already have my 11 inches chain. Now I'm just going to connect to this. Chain 3, 1 2 3. Then into the same space, going with 1 double crochet. Chain 2, 1 2. Going with another 2 double crochets into your chain. So you continue and don't meet up. So I'm going to make 2 double crochets into the stitch. Chain 2, skip 2, 1 2 into the third, going with 2 double crochets. Chain 2, skip 2, chain 1 2 and into the third. So this is repetition for this row. Chain 2, skip 2, 1 2 into the third, going with 2 double crochets. Chain 2, then slip stitch into this. Chain 3, 1 2 3. So now we are going to be getting our increase point for the flare part of the dress. So from this point, you're not going to have any flare into this part. So all you need to do is get a stitch marker and pin this down. So 1 2 3 4 into this. So whatever increase you're making, make sure that you don't have any flare into this first stitches 1 2 3 4. So from this point you're going to calculate. So now you're going to slip stitch your way into the next chain. So chain 3, we are going to be switching hook size. So I'm going to switch from 4.0 to 5.0. So I'm going to switch to 5.0 hook size. So have another 1 double crochet into the chain 2. So after you have your 2 double crochets here, then into the next stitch, which is this, you chain 1. That's 2 double crochet, you chain 1, then into this next stitch you have 22 double crochets. So I have 22 double crochets into it. 2 3 4 5. Chain 1 into the next stitch. Into your chain 2, you're going to place 2 double crochets. You're working into the chain 2 and not on top of the chain 2. Into the chain 2, then chain 1 into the next chain 2, going with one double crochet each, chain one, into the next chain two, going with another one double crochet each. So now this chain two before the stitch marker, you're going to have another 22 double crochets into this. So chain one, then into this you have 22 double crochets. So now from where you have your stitch marker, you're going to continue with one chain, then two double crochets into the chain two. Chain one, move to the next, chain one, then into the next you're going to have 22 double crochets again. So into the next three clusters until you get to this point, you're going to have two double crochets into your chain two, then into the fourth one, which is 1 2 3, into the fourth you have 22 double crochets again. So now I've reached this point, so we are going to repeat the same at the back. So chain one and two double crochets into the chain two, chain one, so into the next four, chain two, you're going to have two double crochets, chain one, then on the fifth one you have your 22 double crochets. So this is 1 2 3, then this is the fourth. On the fifth here you have 22 double crochets again. So now I'm done with this and I'm just going to slip stitch into my chain three here. Then slip stitch into the next chain one, then chain three. So now I already have this. So I have 6 clusters of my 22 double crochets. So this and this here and this here. So next thing is to continue with two double crochets. Already have two here, chain one, then skip one stitch and into the next stitch going with two double crochets, chain one, skip one, into the next. After you chain one you skip this into the next going with two double crochets, chain one, skip this into the next, two double crochets, chain one, skip this into the next, chain one, skip this into the next, chain one, skip this into the next. So now this is it. So chain one now, and into your chain one you're going to have two double crochets. So which means your 22 double crochets, from your 22 double crochets you have 10 clusters. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Then this, so you're going to repeat this for this row. So chain one, into your chain one you have two double crochets, chain one, into your next chain one you have two double crochets, chain one, into your next chain one two double crochets, then chain one, and into your double crochets you're going to divide it by clusters again. So chain one, skip one and have two double crochet, chain one, skip one, have two double crochets. So this is a repetition for this row. Chain one, skip one, next have double crochet. So I'm back to this point again and I'm going to make a slip stitch, then slip stitch into the chain two, chain three, then place another one double crochet into the same stitch, chain one, two double crochet. So chain one, and into your chain one going with two double crochets, chain one, into the next chain one, which is this, going with two double crochets. So until you get to your dress length, this is repetition of what you'll be doing. Chain one, into the next chain one, going with two double crochets, chain one, into the next chain one, two double crochet, chain one, into the next chain one, two double crochets. So you continue going around and round and round, following these steps until you get to your dress length. This is row 3, 1 2 3. So I'm going to continue for 19 to 20 more rows. Two double crochets into your chain one space. So continue with this until you get to your dress length. So right now this is what I'm having. So I have my rows completed and I have 24 rows here starting from this point. And I'm okay with this length that I'm having here. chain one, slip stitch, then chain two and cut. Into the same stitch, I'm going to pull up a strand and tie 2 times, then cut. So now I'm going to move to the upper part of the dress, but I'm going to switch back to the 4.0. I'm going to switch back to 4.0. One single crochet into every stitch, but I'm going to begin from this point. Chain one, then make a single crochet, make 2 single crochet into the double crochet. So into the double crochet, I'm going to go in with 2 single crochets. To make a single crochet, you go in directly, you don't yarn over, go in directly, pull through, go in, pull up. You have 2 loops, pull through the 2. You go in with 4 double crochets into every stitch. So chain 2 into the stitch, place 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into the next stitch, 4 double crochets again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into the next stitch, 4 double crochets again. So into every stitch you go in with 4 double crochets. So you go in 4 double crochets into your bra cup until you back to this point. I have my 4 double crochets into every stitch until this point. So I'm going to have 1 single crochet into the single crochet stitch, 2 single crochets into the double crochets, just repetition of what we did here. 2 single crochets, 2 single crochets, here also 2 single crochets, then 1 single crochet here, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet into the stitch, then 2 single crochets into the chain 2, just like this. Then continue with 4 double crochets into every stitch. 3, 4. So into every stitch, continue with 4 double crochets. So now this is done. Continue with 4 double crochets until you are back to this point. I'm done with the other part, so I'm just going to move to the back, and we are working 2 single crochets into the chain 2 space. So into the chain to go in with 2 single crochets. Skip this and move to the chain to 2 single crochets. So you're only working 2 single crochets into the chain two space. I'm back to the beginning point, so I'm just going to slip stitch, chain two, then cut. Go into the same stitch to pull up a strand. Tie 2 times, then cut again. This is it for the back panel or for the back. And this is it for the front. So if you want to, you can just make a chain to close this up. I'll be closing it up, so I'm just going to attach my yarn and make a long chain. Into the single crochet space, I'm going to attach my yarn, then chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to chain 6. I'm going to leave it at 6, then attach to the single crochet, slip stitch, chain 1, then cut. I'm going to press down and into the same stitch I'm going to pick up, tie again. So now this is done, and I'm going to work on the strap. So I'm going to make a long chain now for the strap. So I'm having 2 strand yarn, but I'm going to be double it to 4. So into your chain 1 space, you're going to go in from behind. You don't work from this, you're going from behind. Then make a long chain. That'll be long enough to tie around the neck and crisscross at the back. I'm not counting, I'm just making a long chain. So you have your strap behind the ruffle. And yeah, this is it. My dress is ready. This is optional. If you don't want it, then you don't have to fix this here, but this just hold the bust part of this dress. So you can either tie around the neck this way, or so now let's take our measurements. The full length of this dress is 26.5 as the full length of the dress. So you can decide to make yours longer or shorter, but And you can decide to use a treble crochet stitch for this dress. It depends on how you want it. And if you want the ruffle fuller, let's take measurement of the flare. So this is 64 inches. That's 32 and 4 times. So that's 64. So this is 64 inches wide. So if you want it fuller than this, then all you have to do is on the second row of the increase, you're going to place 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet in the same stitch. So you can have a fuller flare. And yeah, the dress is ready. Thank you for watching to the end. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next class. Bye.